Now, your 13 First Alert weather forecast.
Well, we woke up with some showers and those rainy conditions kind of hung on for a little bit of the morning, but things did dry out. We ended up seeing some sunshine for a short window of time. It looked pretty nice out there, and then the clouds filled back in. Having said all that, temperatures after starting off cool made it back into the mid-50s. You know what? That is typical for this time of year. Down to the south, some spots actually breaking above 60. But we're going to stay on the mild side for tonight. And there are indications we may see some of these clouds move on out at least for a period of time. That would allow us to cool off just a little bit. A live look at our Nicolay Bank Skycam out at Phoenix Park showing the gray skies. So, well, not really any opportunity for some late afternoon sunshine at this point, but it is dry outside and winds are not all that strong, under 10 miles per hour from the southeast, sitting at 56 degrees, and our dew point hanging out in the mid-40s. These are actually going to be rising tonight into tomorrow through the 50s, and that extra low-level moisture is going to come into play for the possibility of some thunderstorms later tonight and tomorrow. A little bit of spring-like weather in the next day or so. Rainfall from earlier today really was centered more in our southern counties, some spots picking up about a quarter to a third of an inch of rain. Elsewhere, not so much. You see just trace amounts, a few hundredths of an inch up in the Chippewa Valley and points to the north. Now, the rain is gone, but after seeing that brief window of sunshine, we've really seen the clouds fill in. And for the short term, it's going to stay cloudy, but I do think we may get a push of briefly drier air, allowing for, again, a little bit of clearing. If not, those temperatures are not likely to move very much for tonight. All is quiet to our west and south for now. If you look carefully, we see a couple of pop-up showers and storms in southern Iowa, parts of Missouri, looking pretty innocent, but this is going to develop and expand into a fairly large area of showers and storms and quickly work our way later on tonight. Look what is associated with that. Summer-like temperatures. It is in the 80s as close as Iowa this afternoon, down into Nebraska. Jet stream off to our west and cutting off up to the north. That is separating some very warm air from some colder air that is hanging out in western Canada, wants to make its way towards the upper Midwest. And it will eventually, but it's going to take several days to do it. In the short term, the warmer push will win out. Notice tonight, temperatures will only drop maybe a few degrees, especially if it stays cloudy. And then for tomorrow, this is going to set us up for a mild afternoon. I think we'll be pushing through the 60s. Yesterday, it looked like we could hit 70 in Eau Claire. Today, it looks like it may stay a little bit below that, but some 70s certainly possible in our southern counties. As this front comes down, notice some of that cooler air starts to get a bit closer. There's the warm front that will help to develop some of those showers and storms for tonight. Meanwhile, the cold front hanging out to the west, it's going to wait for that system to push on through. So tonight, starting off dry. After midnight, we start to see those showers and storms. Might hear some rumbles out there, and a bit of hail is possible in some of those storms. And then for tomorrow, we even have the possibility of a few strong to severe storms with some hail possible in these storms, some heavy rain. Notice a lot of that hangs out throughout the day into the night, and then that moves out, and we'll catch a break as we head on into Wednesday from the rain, but it will not last for very long as another surge with a low pressure system comes up and brings more heavy rain potential Wednesday night and Thursday. As that system passes away, we do start to get into some cooler weather and still a little bit of precipitation into the weekend, mixing with colder air.
Yeah,
well,
who knows?
There could be a few wet snowflakes in the forecast.
Exactly. That's the way it goes.
It does. It is that time of year.
All right, thanks, Darren.
Yep.
Well, the latest